we are going to have a little ride on Blondie, and I wanted to show you this. This is the new navy Equitex. So where is another one to show you the difference? It's a bit hairy, this one, but you'll get the idea. Hang on. So that is the sapphire, and this is the navy. How bloody lovely is that? And it's even darker in real life. The light reflects off it, so it's hard to show you, but oh, it's so beautiful. This is actually going to be Blondie's first ride in her shiny new Equitex. This one we have been riding in. This is the new one. It's got this lovely silver and bronze around the edge. Let's see the symbol. The Equitex logo. So do you remember I was talking about with Zora about the energy flow? Hello, phone. You see how hind leg energy through the core, through the bridle, back into the hind leg. Yep, like that. Equitex was designed to encourage the flow of energy, not discourage it. Which it has been proven, a normal saddle pad, a normal cotton pad, will discourage the flow of energy. That's the reality, unfortunately. Do that. It's very unnecessary. Brand new saddle pad, that's all. Blondie, do you look very beautiful in your new saddle pad? Looks such a nice colour on her. Look at that. Here we go. Honestly, this saddle pad is such a beautiful colour. So Blondie has been going so amazing. So we have made some huge progress, A, in myself, but B, in her trust in me. Her seasons have been so much less offensive. She's a bit not sure about going down to the arena today on her own, but she will be okay. She just gets a bit stuck in her body. But her hormones have been so much better, so like you can't really tell when she's in season, other than the fact that if you try to ride her, she's much less interested in the whole thing. But if I just do groundwork, we can still groundwork, we can still make progress, we can still interact with each other, whereas previously she just turned the engine off and there was just absolutely no helping her at all. And I'm really looking forward to winter, actually, when she won't have her season and we'll hopefully be able to gain a bit more consistency and a bit more momentum. Come. And yeah, I do need to go and concentrate because she's not one for me to be doing two things at once. She says, no, thank you. So I'm going to just get to the arena and then I will be back to talk to you more about Blondie. No. Good. Always important to stretch your muscles. Come on. Yeah, and then you do the big stretch. Good girl. Come. Right, we're just going to move this again. So it's back in the right place. I don't know necessarily if we're going to jump today, do we, Blondie? But we can have them set up in case we fancied it. Just a bit nervous about your reins, so let me just do that. You're very cool about me moving jumps around these days, aren't you, darling? Do up my girthy girth. Just a hole. So a big part of what I must not do when I'm riding Blondie is make her do anything. And what we're doing a lot of is creating on purpose rest. Good. Yeah, you. Did you? Might be riding the right one. Did you get my voice note? No. You had a nice morning. No, I just started. Any chance you might have 5 minutes? Yeah. Are you is that actually okay? So it just so happens that Holly Outridge is here today with one of the clients to take pictures of her lovely young horse, and she may or may not be about to come and turn up and take some pictures of my lovely young horse. So let's see if Blondie's interested in doing some work today. Even if she's just happy to walk around, it's just nice to have some pictures of me riding. What's typing you? Is it me? Is it this? Or is it just the fleasies? Horrid fleasies. So Blondie is really offended by any amount of asking, making, anything. So you see I put my rein forward, I make the kiss sound, and I just don't put my leg on. But it's very hard because it goes against everything you've ever learnt when you're riding a horse. So we're doing a lot of stopping and stopping on purpose rather than waiting for her to stop. But you'll see in this ride that I have that I lose focus on what she is giving. You know, her being in the arena, her being soft, her being willing to any degree is such an enormous change from the horse that we had before. And I can see why she switches off. It's all me, not on her. So I'll just interject. My friend said about having a whip whop, like one like this, to kind of make the energy rather than my leg, because my leg acts as such a turn off for her. Good. But even here, once she goes, I should then reward the going, and I don't. And that frustrates me watching this back, because I think she was giving, and so I just started asking more rather than rewarding what she was giving. And it's kind of wonderful and hard to watch back because she was trying so hard and I just asked more. So like here, I should have stopped. I should have rewarded her. Instead of just saying, okay, now you're going, I'm going to take more and more. And it's kind of this reciprocity that I've lost, as in the reciprocation, the kind of she gives and I just take. She gives, I take. She gives, I take. Why don't I reward? Why don't I say how fantastic this is? Because this is such a far cry from the horse who attacked me in the field, wouldn't do anything, and yes, I stop here and reward her. And this is quite interesting, and you can see after the reward she actually stops. She doesn't lick or chew, she kind of holds the treat in her mouth. And so I just give her time, and I'm proud of myself for this because she needed some time to process. She could hear Holly and Charlie coming down, and actually the bit of work that she does after this moment was the best that she had done, because I actually gave her some time to be rewarded and feel that reward in her body, to take a breath, to lick and chew, to process.
Good.
And it's just such a learning. I just feel so like proud of her and excited about what's to come.
Hey, it's a good day to be a blondie.
But I also still have so much learning to do. Oh. Yeah. Hello. Just my Pivo, my phone is on the gate. Just, it's fine. It's just because I'm making a YouTube video of my day today. But thank you very much. Look how well it works. And I just go like this, and she goes faster. See? A bit too fast, but I'm not allowed to stop her. It's the rules. Once she goes, I can't say no. But I think she jumped jumps today. So yeah. I've never been taught so much by a horse. I've honestly, like, she's like, she quite likes cantering now. Which, I mean, this is the most positive ride I've had in her, in the entire existence of me having her. So I'd say that it's great that you're here to document it, basically, and, you know,
Good old Holly.
stars for Holly's
when
great.
to turn up.
Beep. Excuse my French. And it's like she chooses, and so it's fantastic.
Go round the back of you, Holly.
And then you'll see in a moment, when I ask her a question, to sit herself up and together a little bit, how she just decides that that is not what she wants me to do.
At 400 miles an hour. And like
You know, she's playing, she's having fun. This felt really fun for her.
Wait.
She dragged me to the bottom of that because she doesn't have any, there's no schooling in there yet. But then you'll see here, I thought, okay, I'd probably just need to gather things up a little bit more. It's quite short off the corner to this red pole here. And she said, no, thank you. No, I don't like you telling me that I need to go slow. So I just gently used my little leaf, and she says, absolutely no, thank you. And then she does go, so then I do reward her.
In that sense, she's like Dee Dee.
Yeah.
In so many other ways, they're
Hard
not similar, but
for me.
like that is like Dee Dee. Really? Yeah.
To go from that positive feeling to this negative one. And then from here, she did just have a different feeling about the whole thing, you know, and that was quite hard. Like, she evidently just sniffed my intention and really didn't like it. And it's such a hard thing when you're riding a horse and they are feeling as good as she is feeling in this moment, that you think, okay, maybe I can ask a little question. And it's hard because when I look back on these videos, I look back and I think, I'm really not asking big questions, you know? But for her, they are. Maybe someone in the past has told her she has to, or they have said, you must do this, or you have to do that. And so when I'm watching back and I think, oh, I'm actually not being tough, but at the time and directly afterwards, I feel very bad for even asking, when actually what I'm asking is very minimal, and the way I'm asking it is very minimal. You know, I've got some leaves on the end of a tiny twig I'm not like making pressure, I'm just making energy with it.
Yeah, I think that's half the
And I
battle.
think watching it back, I have to be mindful that I'm not too unkind to myself, because there are really cool moments when she starts going again. The dog barking did not help her out there. She didn't like that. And actually, after this point, I just left it because she gave me a good moment, and so I said thank you for trying, and that was the end of that. But it's just very, very hard to ride because you don't know what you can ask, what you can't ask. You don't know what is going to switch her off and what is going to switch her on. And I think for me, because with her this has been such a long journey, you know, I've owned her now since March 2022. It's a really big deal how far she has come. Like, you look at her here and you think she is so healed. She's so happy in 99% of her life, that actually just the fact that when we're asking her for this ridden work now, that's where the work is at now. And it doesn't then devalue all of the amazing work we have done and how happy and quiet and settled and easy she is in the whole rest of her life. And I do notice myself definitely just being a bit too quick in some moments. Like even here when I'm just asking her to move around, or when I'm washing her, I just need to slow down. And I think that's a lesson for the rest of my life, you know. I always am needing to slow down and needing to be aware and needing to be just steadier. You know, even just here, look, hose pipe on, starts washing, wash my hand, wash the horse. Slow down, Miriam. Why are you rushing? And I think watching these videos back is so important, because it gives me this opportunity to watch myself and see myself interact with her, this big, generous, kind girl who is just trying to teach me to be a better human being. And yeah, I'm glad I do YouTube, because it gives me this opportunity. It gives me this opportunity to analyse and watch it back and see what I can do and what I can't do and what I am doing and what I'm not doing. And, you know, on this day I was really, really feeling very angry with myself about the ride that I had, but actually watching this back, I did okay. And I there were things I wish I'd done. I wish I'd rewarded more. I wish I had stopped and rested more. I wish after she had been so great I had rewarded her more. But that's all learning. And I'm going to get up on Monday morning and I'm going to go and I'm going to ride her, and I'm going to see if I can maybe learn from my mistakes and see if I can have a session with her where nothing is negative, because she deserves nothing negative, like they all do, because they're all kind and they all deserve a slow, calm, happy time. She's just a bit louder at telling me off. Well, that was a humbling experience. And now we move into Christmas. This is Chip. He's 4. He's just been rebacked. And now he's a Christmas boy. In his...
Chip's swamping my wreath. He's making my wreath with Diddy. It's a 9-foot wreath.
9 foot.
I think it's 9 foot. Yeah. When you stretch it out.
I have actually, you'll be really proud of me, Holly. I've been doing a lot of training with him.
Yeah, you were last time I was here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's working. Ralphie, you can't be in it. Come here.
Too far back?
Good boy. That's it. You're not him as a foal to be my 16-hand little pocket rocket.
Well, hilarious.
It went really wrong somewhere.
Somewhere.
I'm still convinced they gave me the wrong foal when I went to pick him up. She won't.
Field time. Zora says the grass outside the field is better. I disagree, Zora. Zora, would you mind? I'm trying to be a YouTuber at the same time. Come on, dear. Come on, Blondie. Now we turn around, Zora. Oh my God. Guys! This is going really well. Hi, my name's Miriam and I have no BHS qualification. Yeah. Had a great time. Tell me some video that won't make it onto YouTube. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Training every step. I don't know about the irony.
Sometimes kids.
Look, and in the
just
background, Zora's going like Luffy. The irony.
To know, like, in herself. What are you doing, Isabel?
She says, I'm being pretty, I'm having a moment.
On a hot day, why would I not want to run around?
Yes. Goodness me, I'm sweaty. Blondie, goodness. She is the most bizarre horse I have ever and will ever, I hope, come across, potentially. Maybe not. Maybe I'll meet even more tricky horses in my time. But yeah, she, the way that before they came, and she was so positive and happy and forward, and then Holly and Charlie stepped into the arena, and my intention of my session changed to, oh, I'd really like to take some pictures of you jumping jumps. And it was like, not happening. No, not doing it. And it's so hard. Because how can I ever have an intention to do anything if I can't ask her a question? And maybe this is just where we're at now. But there's so much that is so different. She's so positive in so many ways and so happy to do things in certain ways. But then I ask her to do something that I think is the same as what she has just offered, and she says no. Hard not to be quite demoralised by it. But at the same time, I have to remember how far we have come. And Holly said, she was like, you know, there were times when I didn't even think that we'd see the day when you would be riding her in the arena with tack on, with a bridle on, in a happy way. And she's so happy in so many ways. You know, if I had just gone down to the arena today and just wanted to walk around, I would have had the best day ever. But because I'm now asking that bit more, it's really hard. But you guys saw the good bit at the beginning, but you also saw the hard bit at the end. So I'm holding on to the good bit, because if we can have that good bit, we can have that good bit all of the time. Just maybe not yet. Here we have Lucy washing Equitex. So the good thing about Equitex is when they get dirty like this, you can just give them a scrub like that and they come clean. And then all the hay's finished. This is like Sponsor's Corner. Paid partnership. Hay gain. Fantastic. Hay, steamed hay. Yeah, you can just dry them like this. And look, they come up like brand new. And the hairs, you see how even now, when they've been scrubbed, all the hairs are facing in the direction that they would be when they were on the horse. Super clean. We have quite the collection these days. This is quite a hot job in this weather, isn't it? Ugh. I'm just getting off the bow. Oh, I've done that video that I said about.
Oh, the waxing.
So now, horses are out in the field, I have got to film a little bit of content. So coming up soon, it is Equine Flu Awareness Week. So we're talking all about the importance of vaccinations for our horses. Now, horses have to have vaccinations to be able to come to my yard for training. They have to have their yearly flu and tetanus injections, vaccinations. So every horse that comes through the doors has to have those vaccines. This is really, really important. It keeps everybody safe. It means that the number of horses with flu stays down. So yeah, every single one steps through the doors has to have that. And it means that we can control the number of equine flu cases that there are, which in horses can be very, very damaging and very, very dangerous. In the car, Lex. Good girl. Bentley, I don't think we need to take that home. Conker. What are you doing, little one? You're hiding in the shade. Come on, we'll put the aircon on. There we go. Half day for us. So I now get to go and do something that my childhood self really loves. I get to go and buy Blondie a new head collar. Her head collar, the clip has snapped, so I'm going to go and purchase her a new one. I hope they have the right colour, because I do like them all to have matching head collars, because I'm a bit of a loser like that. We have made it. I love doing this. Why do I love buying my horse a head collar so much? Is that a bit sad? I don't think it's sad. I think it's because I love her, even if she is my greatest teacher and makes me feel like I can't ride most of the time. Oh, look. They've got all of them. That is a good selection of colours. That is doing something for my OCD that I don't really have, but here it is. Nice blue one from, these are good actually, KM Elite ones, because they've got the nice, actually, yeah, no, this is the right one. This is the one we like. It's good, they last a very long time. They're very hardy, these head collars. So that is my YouTube video over and out, I guess. Turn the aircon down so you don't have to hear me shouting over that. I love my horses, I do, even if it's always a challenge and they're learning or rehabbing or changing or challenging me or whatever, but it's all a journey. And I think the journey of myself, like when I feel that frustration rising when I'm riding Blondie, that's my work that I need to go and do. And no doubt she would make anybody feel like that, but yeah, it's hard. Oh, you can tell I start going over it again in my head, and I have to be careful that I remember that there are these really good bits and that I'm not making her do something. I'm just asking her gently and kindly, and when she says no, she says no, and that is where we're at. And that is the end of that. It's not that I'm being unkind to her and I'm making her and I'm being horrible and that's a problem. It's just that's where we're at. And that is my learning that I need to do. So yeah. But I'm really happy with Belle today. That was really interesting. Really pleased with Zora's progress. And I hope you enjoyed watching that little Saturday morning with me. I will see you guys for next time. I'm going to go and have a shower. Bye for now.